So you really haven't seen my Tegu since my, I think, Meet All My Pets video. And I had just gotten her, I want to say maybe a few months before that. So it might be coming up on a year now that I've had her. A little backstory on her: I adopted her. I saw a post from someone needing to rehome their Tegu. They had her as a little over 2 years old. And when I looked at the pictures, I kind of hoped that either they were just guessing or that the pictures were old, because she was very small for being 2 years old. Unfortunately, when I got there, I found out that they had in fact bought her as a baby. So they knew for certain that she was 2, and the pictures were recent. She was emaciated, teeny tiny. She gave her to me in her habitat, which was a 20-gallon aquarium with nothing in it except sand, and told me to feed her canned cat food a couple times a week. I've never owned a Tegu before, but I had wanted one for a very long time and had done a lot of research and knew right away that none of this was right, none of this was good, and I probably had a long road ahead of me. Here we are, I want to say maybe a year later. She has probably doubled or tripled in size. She's definitely approaching a more appropriate size for a now almost 3-year-old Tegu. I think she'll always remain kind of on the smaller side just because of that terrible diet that she survived on those first few years. Thankfully, I had prepared an enclosure for her that was much larger, more appropriate, so moved her into that and have now even upgraded her further into this one. She is not an overly friendly Tegu. I've worked on it some and she has gotten much better. She doesn't strike at me. Knock on wood, I've not been bitten yet. But that is kind of one of the things that come with adopting and rescuing animals that have a history. I do not think she was handled probably at all. If so, it was very little. So considering that, she is a pretty friendly Tegu. She does love to come out of her cage. Most of the time when I open the door, she will come scurrying out and kind of likes to hang around me. She'll come up to my feet and let me pick her up sometimes, but she still has a little bit of a sassy side. When she wants her personal space, I respect that, which is the case with all of my reptiles. I don't really force human affection on them. I will work with them and go slow and make them handleable and things like that. But in particular with the reptiles, if they don't seem to enjoy it and it's just stressful for them, I don't mind just keeping them as really awesome animals to observe, and I love them just the same. Let's go see her cage. Oh look, we have a visitor. Rose, step up, step up. He's such a weirdo. You love doing that, huh? Step up, step up, yeah! You wanna dance? Are you cute? Yeah, woohoo, woohoo. Okay, now back to the actual video, okay? Yeah. Okay. Okay, run along home. You're not going to, are you? No. Okay. All right. Tegu cage tour. Hi. Hi. You want to come out? So over here is where her substrate is. And it's probably, I don't know, 5 inches deep of substrate. It's a mixture of different kinds. It lets her burrow in it and everything. You want to come out, huh? And then back in this corner, we have her little pond, which I'm actually making her a much larger one because she has pretty much outgrown this one. And then there is a plank, which she climbs just fine. Level is where her food generally is. She eats raw meats and quail eggs and fruits. What are you doing back there to my dirty crock? Anyways. And then she climbs up to this level, and this is her warm spot. It's where she spends most of her time. It's still kind of early, so I imagine she'll be venturing up there soon. I do mist this cage a couple of times a day generally. I keep track of the humidity and temperature in all of my cages with a wireless device that connects to my phone, so I never have to worry about it. I get updates. And I also have cameras all over on pretty much every animal, so I'm always spying on them. So this is, I know it's hard to tell, but this cage is 4 feet tall, 6 feet long, and I want to say it's 3 feet wide, I'm pretty sure. So it is a good size for her right now. I'm hoping that she is still going to get bigger, at which point I have plenty of room to make this much larger. A very short video, I know, but basically I'm wanting to give you a tour of each one of my animal enclosures prior to doing the tour of the whole cottage, so we are one step closer. Mainly I'm wanting to share the ones that are custom made that I've put a lot of effort into. Ralphie, this video is totally 100% not meant to be about your weirdness. This is a Tegu video. People who click on this don't want to see a little kaiki, Ralphie. I'm exposing your shoe fetish right now. I'm also exposing how filthy my Crocs are from walking around the farm in the mud and the rain the last few days. Like, he'll just do this for hours. She is always eager to come out and will kind of follow me around a little bit. I make sure that all of my animal enclosures are larger than the recommended size for them, but still it is very important, I think, that nearly all caged animals get some time outside of their enclosures to explore and just be more stimulated. She really enjoys that time. Huh.